Larry Bird was the coldest shit talker ever, man. And he bagged it up because he was so cold.
This guy was cold-blooded basketball killer. This guy was assassin. This guy would rip your heart out.
That man was a magician.
Consequent play today. He'll have to play over in the European League.
If Larry Bird was playing today, he would still be the MVP of the league. And his team would still be winning.
When you're in black people's homes, you're the real deal. Larry was the real fucking deal. Knock it off. And to those people who go, Larry Bird couldn't play in today's era. Larry Bird is a better player than Luka Doncic. And Luka's killing.
Steal by Bird. That's it. We're done. He was actually a good defensive player. Larry Bird was a sufficient defensive player because the best play of his entire career was a steal in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jokic has no consequence.
What do you think if Bird played in 2020?
Rich, I don't know. I think he might average 30. I mean, here's the thing. Nobody could ever rush Larry Bird. I know guys are way more athletic now, but his ability to shoot the ball, depending upon the team he's on, like he can get anywhere he wants to be and shoot over smaller players.
There's a steal.
That morning, they came out with a USA Today article, and it said that Larry didn't have it no more. So he came out that night to make a statement, and I was just the prime candidate to be. Yeah. Before the game, he told me, he was like, he just shook his head at me. He said, man.
Quick thing.
The biggest weakness for Luka and all that he does is play the other end of the floor.
Yeah.
Bird made all defensive team 3 times in 6 years. Luka got 0. So you can't.
And he will probably.
Light reels.
Sometimes I used to watch like older people play. I used to be like, man, he ain't athletic, he ain't this. But then when I watch Jokic, it's like he walking around, bro. He just make it look so simple. I'm like, if Larry Bird play right now, like Luka and Jokic just be walking around. Larry Bird with the average.
Larry Bird, if he played today, Ephraim, might be better than in his day because he'd be shooting more 3-pointers, and he's one of the greatest shooters ever. And he was a phenomenal player, and I think people
have like traditional. I mean, a few guys like you got like Embiid and stuff that like these traditional big
centers. Yeah, that's true.
But Larry Bird played all around. He could play 5 positions. He could play the point.
That's a good point, though, too.
He could play down low, and so he had a good jump shot.
Larry Bird.
And while he was at the top of his game for the seasons that Carlisle was there, Larry Bird was averaging 25.8 points. 28.1 points, and then 29.9 points.
Larry Bird faced the league's toughest lineups night after night, proving his skill in an era that prized toughness over highlight reels.
Are you kidding me?
That's what be boiling my blood. But
it'd have been more rough though.
For who?
For Larry.
How?
And it starts.
What you mean?
How?
Just the physical capability.
He's 6'10", dude.
But I'm going to remind you, Larry Bird dominated professional basketball for 3 straight years for sure because he won back-to-back-to-back MVPs. Exactly. He won 3 in a row, 84, 85, and 86. This is stuff of legend.
That landslide already shifts all the way over to Larry Bird. Then All-Star games, he's up on him. Conference appearances, he's up on him. Titles, he's up on him. Although you say he was on a loaded team. That team was loaded, but wasn't going anywhere till he got.
So if I look at these two players and if I'm saying they're similar, then Bird would probably win 2 or 3 championships in this era.
In this era right now.
NBA. You know what's whack about the NBA today? The defense. Final scores be 237 to 199. Larry B would eat y'all's.
Larry Bird. Act.
First of all, with all due respect to those guys, they're not in the same conversation with Larry. You know, like I said, the best of the best, it's hard to get a seat at that table.
Larry Bird?
Yeah.
He's in the top 5 small forwards of all time.
For sure.
Yeah, gotta respect it.
So who over him besides LeBron?
KD.
If you think Larry Bird been at the same level with KD?
He is.
My problem is Larry Bird wasn't just a good shooter. He was a great shooter. He was a dead-eye, deadly shooter who could shoot you in the heart. He was a great clutch shooter, and he was a great free throw shooter.
Who's going to be matched up against Larry Bird? Karl Anthony Towns.
That's a nightmare, man.
For Karl Anthony Towns. Because that dude can play basketball. Really play basketball.
No, 100%.
Really play.
50% from.
Then nowadays,
Larry Bird at the top of his career. Okay. He had, 5 more years remaining. He, had to retire because of his back. He retired early at 35 years old. But at that age of 29, 30, 31, he was at the absolute top of his game.
So in the 1980s, with his positioning on the court and knowing where all his teammates are at. I mean, you look at his highlight reels. This guy's throwing passes without even looking. He's just tossing that stuff behind his head,
That's because he's hoping and praying it goes where he wants it to.
You're out of your
These
mind,
guys
Jeff.
weren't athletic back then. Nowadays,
Larry.
Repetition. You can't say that by watching game film. You have to talk to the players that lived it. I lived that 80s era, and Larry Bird was one of the greatest three-point shooters that's ever played this game. Fuck percentages. It ain't about that. It's about hitting big.
Moving
With
beyond
the ball boy. And he's shooting threes. He's working on his shot. He's in the corner shooting threes.
Yeah.
And he makes his first one. So he's like a bounce, pass. Bounce, pass.
Repetition. I think his game translates to any time period.
Great size, great intelligence, terrific passer, great shooter. He would kick butt today. Teams would probably try to isolate him in switches, and I don't know if he'd make all defensive teams like he did.
With the
And that's what I love. Debating Bird and Curry, and one of the things they said is like that Reddick said is that Curry has faced more physicality. We called him out on.
Let me say something. Yeah. First of all, Reddick don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm gonna say it right. I agree. He don't know what the hell he's talking about.
His trash talk was.
Yeah,
he's a better player than Luka Doncic.
Right, and he would get in your head.
Come on, man.
And like his well, Bird had that killer instinct that you just don't see in sports all the time. He had it.
And that's what I love.
I put KD and I put probably Pippen.
You putting Scottie Pippen over
Nah, give me
Larry
Bird.
Bird?
Hell no. Give me Larry. I'm going KD and Larry.
If MJ
Scottie
would have had
Pippen
Larry
and Bron.
Wouldn't dominate.
Said some stuff about Larry Bird. Is that the truth and the whole truth?
That motherfucker pump faked us, and me and him, we hit each other in the air, and we fell out on the ground. The white boy, old Larry Bird, dirty ass, looked at us, niggas, get up off the ground, and knocked our head off.
So what did he put up? I think he gave me 46.
What'd you do?
Well, I haven't found out, but I was on his. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. He was actually calling out bank shots next time. Bank shot left side. Pump fake you. You don't go for it. I'm here.
He would tell you that, and it happened. I talk shit like crazy, but quietly, only to you,
right?
Which would mess you, not just to you, and which messes you up more.
Yeah.
But as a coach, be on time, play unselfish, and play hard. Sounds silly, but
A lot of people
let me
have
tell
a
you
hard time
something.
doing.
We're playing at that level.
things that you notice. Larry would sometimes get bored. I mean, he was so much better than everybody else during that period. Like 3 years in a row, he's MVP in the 80s. I mean, he's the best player in the
When you start thinking about guys like Larry Bird and some of these legendary players, it's hard to catch them. You can have resemble their game, can be the same, they can shoot the same, they can both be white, all of those sort of things.
Larry Bird was the mirror image of that. He was a white guy who was all about shooting, competing, and an ultimate teammate. So you had two guys. Remember the weapons commercial? Same shoe, different color, back to back.
We're playing at that level.
Ask
What is he gonna do with KD? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, KD is
What is he
unguardable.
gonna
What is
do?
KD gonna do with Bird? Bird is unguardable.
I was just about to ask that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I want to see
Bro,
what
you
he'll
don't
do
want to
to
see
KD.
that.
A lot of respect to this. No Dennis Wells. He's a good dude, but that's delusional. Delusional. Larry Bird could play in any era and do the same thing he did in our era. It couldn't handle him.
It's basketball IQ. Ask Magic Johnson. Would Magic Johnson do well in today's NBA?
Yes.
Would Michael Jordan do well in today's NBA?
Yes.
Larry Bird was cooking with both of them.
And
there were 3 chefs in the kitchen, and Larry B was one of them.
What is he gonna do with KD?
Activity.
Making money, having fame with the way that we used to play the game. And for him to call out, and you know what? I hate Larry Bird, but I respect the hell out of that man because I went against him in all those championships and during the
expanded rosters.
11 Hall of Famers.
He did.
Oh, that's a dime.
He definitely did.
Off, yeah, pass that. Hey.
He got a wrong. He was calling, bro.
Yeah, he wrong.
I can't even
The Boston.
A lot of
the physicality that was a part of the league. Hey, look, when you can put your hand on a guy's hip and make him go a certain way, if you can put that elbow in his chest to slow him up, which we call slowing a guy up when you coming down the lane. So how many guys can deal with that type of
lesson
Advanced
learned,
scouting.
persistence, and how do you persevere? That's what Larry Bird wasn't going to let the edge get away.
So to me, this is one of those stories that has to be retold over and over and over again because a lot of
the physical.
Michael Jordan. I mean, you can say the same thing about Bird. The problem is when you start saying he was on a loaded team, that loaded team wasn't doing nothing before he got there. They was loaded, but they were not doing anything.
Of the two players, if you wanted to say one was not built for today's game, the one you would say would be Magic.
Well,
because Magic didn't.
Larry Bird would fly.
All right! Unbelievable.
Larry Bird remains the greatest small forward ever, period, end of story.
Here's Bird manning up tight on him. Bird leans to the three. Yes!
He said, I'm going to go down low, have a catch, turn around, shoot. Come down low, hit him down low. This is what he tells you. He telling me play by play. Yeah, he just said this. Come down, shoot, bang. He said, I'm going to go to the wing, turn, and shoot again. I'm like, I'm throwing this back. Boom, boom, bang. I'm like, damn. You can't even know that size, slow, white.
Modern rules and
Still playing his day.
Other than obviously LeBron and Durant, but they old school. I'm talking about the new guy. Maybe the big fella up there in Denver. Okay.
All right. Jokic. I like that.
during press conferences.
We forgot to mention that on Winning Time. The way they talked, how they showcased how he went to go play in jeans and said, this actually happened. Give me the ball. Bird was a shit talker.
Oh, yeah.
He was a nigga from French.
Merchandise sales.
popularized the game and made it more popular and famous to be an American citizen, American basketball player. Then you go from the middle 80s to late 80s, and then you come into the...
Despite never having played...
And then comes this kid Larry
From
Bird.
Indiana State.
From Indiana State, right? Larry Bird. That is what made the NBA what it is now.
Popular.
When they match up, ain't nobody cracking each other like that.